NFL, which is the National Football League, is an extremely popular sporting league in the United States where millions of fans tune in to see their favorite teams go at it. The best of the best in a battle to prove who is number one. But many forget that this sport is extremely dangerous and injuries happen all the time. One of these unfortunate injuries happened a couple days ago. On Monday Night Football, which aired on January 2nd, 2023, a routine tackle between T. Higgins of the Cincinnati Bengals and Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills caused Hamlin to go into cardiac arrest on the field. From reading the commentary of medical professionals and listening to cardiologists around the world, some have stated that what we witness is an extremely rare event called Commotio Cordis. Commotio Cordis refers to the sudden arrhythmic death caused by a low, mild chest wall impact. Commotio Cordis is seen mostly in athletes between the ages of 8 and 18 who are partaking in sports with projectiles such as baseballs, hockey pucks, or lacrosse balls. When this impact happens at the exact time of the cardiac electrical cycle, it can send one into cardiac arrest. This electrical cycle can be viewed as a wave. Some of the cycles include the P wave, which is the electrical activity of the atrium at the top of the heart squeezing. Then the QRS complex, which is the ventricle's wave of action, but then comes this T wave. This T wave, which is when this ventricle depolarizes and resets itself to begin the cycle again. A person will have to get hit exactly at the time of this T wave electrical signal for this rare Commotio Cordis event to take place. So, a football player who goes by the name of T. Higgins hits exactly within milliseconds of this T wave, which caused the heart to be sent into arrhythmia and the subsequent cardiac event. What are the odds of this Commotio Cordis, which comes into being during a specific hit during the T wave, and the person who came in contact during this tackle was a person named T. Higgins? If this tackle happened at any other time, the cardiac event would not have occurred, and now many medical professionals from around the world are calling this assumption into question. Many would look at this odd set of circumstances as just that, odd, a coincidence, an unfortunate circumstance, and nothing more.
Welcome to the real world.
But as a metaphysician, not only am I seeing this as a unfortunate physical circumstance, but also I'm aware of the mental, spiritual, and etheric glue which tends to bind us all and connect us in ways seen, but mostly unseen. Changes happening all around us all the time in millions, if not billions, of lives. In the movie The Matrix, the characters who are aware of the true nature of the Matrix are able to tell when changes have occurred within it by looking for anomalies or inconsistencies in their environment. These anomalies can be subtle, but they are clues that the Matrix is being altered in some way. One way that changes can be detected is by looking for repeating patterns or events that should not be possible. For example, if a person sees the same person or object twice in the same location, separated by a short interval of time, this could be a sign that something is not quite right within the Matrix. Another way to detect changes is by looking for disruptions in the normal flow of events, such as objects or people disappearing or appearing out of nowhere, or events occurring out of sequence. For example, the character Neo sees two identical black cats pass by each other at different points in time. This event serves as a clue that something is not quite right with the reality that Neo is experiencing, and is one of the first hints that he is actually living inside a simulated world. Later in the film, Neo is told by the character Morpheus that the Matrix is a computer-generated simulation of the real world, and that Neo and most of humanity are trapped inside of it by a race of sentient machines. The appearance of the two black cats is meant to be an indication that the laws of time and causality are being manipulated within the Matrix, and serves as a signal for Neo to start questioning the nature of his reality. But what do you think? Was this just an unfortunate circumstance, or something more? Until the next time we speak, take care.
I can't go back, can I?
No. But if you could, would you really want to?